Hello everybody, welcome back to Steve's Gear. Today we're going to take a quick look at a kind of a cool little item. This is the Olight Gober kit. So this is a little safety light that Olight has. I got these in some package that I bought. Oh, I don't remember, some sale a while back. If you're watching this fairly currently, this one's going to be in some packages during the Valentine's sale. So I thought I'd just do a quick video if anybody was interested in it or never seen one before. I'll let you take a peek at the back of the box. I've already opened it up and had it, played around with it, had it around for a while, but I put it back in the box just to kind of show you guys what all comes in the box. So we get the little light and we'll just dump out all the contents here. So inside the box, you get the user manual. It's pretty easy to figure out, but there may be something in there you might need to read through it, so read through that. We get a little bit of a clip, and I'll show you how that works in a little bit. You get a little mini flathead screwdriver. I'll show you what that's for in a little bit. And then you get a USB-C cable. So the cool thing about this, takes USB-C. I like USB-C. So happy about that. And then you also get a carabiner in the package. So makes it easier for clipping on the things. But yeah, we'll kind of take a little look at this. This one's in black. It comes in multiple colors. Basically it works off of these little lights, which you can twist to remove. So you get two lights, and then you get this centerpiece here, which is actually what the screwdriver will come in handy for. So you can use the screwdriver. I'm not going to take it apart, but you can use the screwdriver to take this apart, and you can actually put an Apple AirTag in there. I don't have an AirTag. I might pick one up someday, but yeah, the AirTag would go into here, and then you get these individual little lights. So they're pretty easy to use for the little lights. You basically just hold it down for a second and they turn on. And then you get one button click. We'll rotate through the colors. So you get red, green, blue, white, and then you get an alternating color. Now on any color you can double tap and they will go into flashing mode. And then you can triple click and it will go into SOS mode. So pretty simple, and then you just click it to get out of each mode, and it'll remember what mode you're in before. So, and you can have any of the colors can blank or anything like that. So, you just double click it again, it goes back on a constant. So, hold the turn off, and then each one will do that, obviously independently. So when you do have it all hooked up together, you can have, one side flashing red, one side flashing blue, both red, both white, however you want to set it up. And then this little clip that comes with it is actually a pretty cool little clip, because this one here, as you can see, it's got a couple little tabs, and it also on the back side has that USB-C charging port. So you would just stick it into the tabs, get it lined up, and then twist it. And make sure you hear that click, because it feels a little bit like it's all the way in when you get all the way to the end, but it can kind of slowly backtrack and fall off. You don't want that as you're walking around in the woods or on a hike or wherever. So you get a little click in there, and then this piece can be clipped onto any piece of gear. So, if you're out hunting or fishing and you're out in the dark, say, you have a little, Maxpedition pouch or something, you can actually just use the clip to clip right onto, say you want to clip it onto the pack and you don't want to lose it. So you could actually just set that up in flashing mode, and, you can put it somewhere, set it down, and it's a good way to find it. Or, say you're going on a hike, sometimes it's a little tricky with the mesh, but, say you're going to go on a hike and you're going to be using your backpack So we'll just throw this into the screen real quick. So if you have some molly, you know, you can just clip it right onto the molly and, you know, use it for whatever you want to use it for. You know, you can put it in SOS mode, you know, if you're lost or whatnot, or if you want to just have it flashing, you know, so people can see you from behind, or, you know, spot you out of a crowd or anything like that. So pretty cool idea. I like that clip. I think the clip's pretty beneficial. And then obviously to get it off, you got to twist a little bit hard and then pull it out. Then to put it back together, it's the same thing. You'll just line up all the pieces, twist it, you hear the click, and then you put this back on. So then you could use it on anything. You could clip it on, you know, a dog's leash. You could clip it on a bag just like this, you know, using that carabiner. You know, quite a few different uses for it. And, you know, even if you were in a, say you had a little single one-man tent or something, and you needed something just for, you know, a little bit of ambient light, you could even go all the way to like the white. We'll just keep it solid. And then you could actually just adjust it to the same. You could clip it in your tent, and, you know, and have just a little bit of ambient light. I mean, they don't put off a lot of light, but they would work. So if anybody's wondering, if you leave it on constant mode like this, it's going to be 4 lumens. You're going to get 11 hours of runtime out of it. If you have it on flashing mode, you're going to get the same 4 lumens for 21.5 hours. If you put it on to the, I'll go to this one. So if you go on to the red, green, blue mode, this one here is going to give you the same 4 lumens for 28 hours. And then if you triple click for the SOS, this one will be the same 4 lumens for 25 hours. So pretty good battery life out of it, you know, for what you're going to be using it for. Obviously it'll last you a whole, you know, all day. And if you were going to go camping or something, probably would last you over the weekend, depending on how much you use it. But if you just use it when the lights are dark and stuff, it may last you, you know, a whole week out there. So plus that with that air tag function, you know, if you put it on a pack and say you were traveling, you know, it's a good way to keep tabs on your gear if you're into that kind of thing. But yeah, that was just kind of a quick review of the Olight Gober. Now, for me, I think what I said kind of the beginning is what I'm going to use it for. If I do happen to go out when it's dark, you know, and go fishing or anything like that, or go camping, and I want to, you know, leave something, you know, by a lake or by a river, go wander around a little bit and maybe not worry about remembering exactly where I put it down, especially if it's something smaller, you know, I'll just turn it on, let it run as light as I'm out wandering around, walking downstream, looking for a good spot or something like that. And then I'll always be able to find the gear. So that's kind of how I plan to use it. Or maybe that hanging mode, like I said, with the ambient white light, might be kind of nice in a little tent or something like that. So yeah, if you got any questions, feel free to write them in the comments. And if you have one of these and you have a use that you really like for it, feel free to write it in the comments, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day.